I didn't become different, I made the difference. We come from penny pinching, penny candy, we made different. We come from Freeze Cup houses and piece of puff, we ate different. But he ain't kill you by the woman, yeah, they hate different. I ain't gonna lie,
what we're gonna do is we like to talk about just regular topics, but more importantly, let you get to know people and just see who's important in the community, and more importantly, who you would like to run into. So I'd like to introduce you to those people. And this is Erin. She runs Mahali events, but I want her to tell you about it because, to be honest with you, I can't describe this place. This place does a lot of everything. So if you will please tell them who you are, where you're from, just about you. Can you please, if I were meeting you somewhere and can you tell me about you, what would you say?
Sure. So my name is Erin Cox. I am the owner of Enchanted Mirror Events and Mahali Events here in Lawton. I'm actually from Lawton. I was born here and I left and I came back and I graduated high school here, went to college here, and then I left and I came back and now I'm starting businesses here. So it's just kind of one of those things that Lawton just kind of draws you in and pulls you back, no matter how many times
everyone
you leave.
says that, yeah.
Yeah, that's a very unique
I left for 2
thing about
years, and I'll be honest, when I left, I had no intentions of coming back.
Yeah, same here.
Zero. And just being gone though, man, you just miss it. You know, I like being able to get right to the McDonald's. I like that. I
like no traffic.
Come on.
I like that I can get anywhere I need to be in 20 minutes or under, and not have to deal with traffic.
That's what makes you love the city.
Yeah, I like going in to businesses and they know my order, they know my name, they ask me about my family. I like the community atmosphere here, so that's definitely something that is a Lawton thing. I just really like that. So I wanted to be able to bloom where I was planted, and so I was transplanted multiple times here. And so I wanted to be able to take my skills and my knowledge and just things that I enjoy doing and incorporate that into a space or into a business that would kind of just help other people just to enjoy what it is that they do. And so events stuck out to me just ever since I've been doing events for like over 20 years. So that ages me a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
But
that's experience.
It's a lot of experience. It's a lot of experience. I have always had people tell me that I should start a business doing that, and I was just like, no, I just like doing it for myself. I like doing it for fun. You know, it's not anything that I want to make money from. I've got a good job. I've got a lot of other things going on, and I just want to be able to do this just when I want to be able to do this.
Yeah.
And so I never did. But part of the reason that I came back here most recently, so I was in the Seattle area, and I was working in aerospace. I liked my job. I had a good job. I enjoyed what I did. And I started having some health problems. And it was just affecting every aspect of my life. It was difficult some days to get out of bed. I would be in so much pain. I didn't know what was going on. The doctors didn't know what was going on. And I was just having a lot of trouble getting through day-to-day things. It was really tough on me because I was always this person that was just very active. I like to do a lot of things. I love to travel. I ate fairly healthy. I wasn't really overweight. I was, I got my sleep. I got exercise. All the things that you're supposed to do. And I just kind of felt my body failed me. So it got to a point to where it was really bad. I wasn't able to continue to work. And so it's really expensive to live up there in that area. And so it didn't take long for me to just kind of go through all of my savings and go through any of the financial assets and things that I had. And because I just kept thinking, I'm gonna get better.
Yeah,
but I got worse, you know. And so I kind of ran through my financial assets and decided, okay, I need to do something different. I need to be around my family. I need to, just kind of just do something different. And so I moved back here to Lawton. My parents, my family is here. And so they were able to kind of just help me through some things. Of course, I have a daughter as well. And so they were able to help me where I wasn't able to do things and stuff for her. and continuing to seek medical care and things along those lines. And then I was finally diagnosed with Ehlers-Danlos, which is a connective disorder.
Can you say that slower?
Ehlers-Danlos.
Ehlers-Danlos. Ehlers-Danlos. I want to say it the right way. Ehlers-Danlos.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
And so having the diagnosis helped me be able to get the help and care that I needed medically, and things along those lines. So it was nice to be able to kind of know what was wrong with me, because for such a long time, nobody knew. They knew something was wrong, but they didn't know what it was. And so I was able to do. I'm not a person to sit at home. I'm not a person to sit around and not do anything. And so I wanted to be able to do something that I could manage, and I wanted to be able to do something that was just either as much or as little as I could manage, and that I was physically capable of doing, and something that I would enjoy. And so in 2018, an opportunity came up for me to invest in photo booths. And I just thought, that would be a lot of fun for me to be able to do. And so I did that. I was in a position, luckily, to be able to do that. And so I started my photo booth with one photo booth, my Enchanted Mirror photo booth, in February of 2019. And it was such a new thing in this area, such a dynamic thing, that we instantly grew. So it was just crazy. It was growing a lot faster than I wanted it to.
Anything she touches turns to gold. Let's just make that clear.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
So like in April, we added another photo booth on. And so with our second photo booth, what that does is it creates flip books. It's do you remember when you were a kid and you used to like draw pictures on the edges of Post-it notes, right?
Yeah.
And then you flip the pages and it makes it look like it was a movie.
Like when you do it really, really fast?
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
okay.
And so we have a photo booth that does that with pictures. And so you can come in and create like a 60-second movie.
Like, do you do it, or how do you do
so
that?
it's our photo booth. So it's all the software and everything that we have. We've got props and things for people to use. It'll record the video, and then it'll print it out as pictures, and we put them together, and then so that you get to go home with this flip book.
That's cool.
And so that's a great party favorite, right?
That's neat.
Yeah, so it's really
neat.
cool.
I'm gonna give all my friends one of me for my birthday. On my 30th birthday, they're all getting a little flippy thing of different pictures of me. I'm gonna tell them that. That's what you're gonna get. So can I ask you this? So when coming to Lawton, a lot of people, so growing up here, I got here in 2006 Christmas, and I feel like people always talk about how bad it is, right? And, for me, I'm from Michigan, and being from there, this is a pretty nice place. I love it here. And I say that to say, do you believe that Lawton was just kind of put on kind of a rumor mill? If that makes sense. I mean, because there's bad everywhere. Like, every city I've been in, there is bad people in that city, and there is good people, but it's the company you keep.
Yeah.
So for me, no matter where I am, if I keep the right company, I seem to have a good time. Yeah. I mean, what's your perspective on Lawton, whether it be crime, just anything, just good and bad? Because my goal is to get people to want to come here. This is where they need to want to be, because we need good spirits here. So, I mean, what's your perspective on that?
So, one, I agree with you. It definitely has to do with the company you keep, but not everybody necessarily gets to choose that, right?
Yes.
So,
thank you.
So we have to be mindful of that. One of the things that I have just kind of had a mindset of is let's find solutions to where we see problems. So it's easy to complain and say there's nothing to do here, there's nowhere for me to be, we've got to find things for our young people, but not a lot of people look into solving the problems, right? So one of the things that I wanted to do, especially with opening up Mahali, which we opened up in October of last year.
Okay,
So we've been open just 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah,
This
6
place is very successful for
Thank
6
you,
months.
thank
The
you.
doors never close.
Well, it's starting to get that way. It was a long time before they opened, but it is definitely starting to pick up some momentum. We're still a fairly new company. People are still finding out about us, and so it's good. But one of the visions that I had is I've always been a person that just likes random and unique things, and you know, I want to try this, but I want to do it once, or you know, I want to try something of this, or I want to have this idea for a photo shoot, and I just never really had the space to just kind of express my creativity, you know, and so that's part of what I wanted to do with Mahali. So the word Mahali is...
I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
I was
Stay motivated, stay motivated, stay motivated, stay motivated.